So talk to me then about sleep training, because I know from my own kind of research into things that it's got like tongue tie. It's got some controversial sides to it, and not everybody sees eye to eye around it. But what is sleep training? If somebody out there has never heard of it, what does it entail? What does it mean?
So there are different sleep training methods, and some include the chair method, the Ferber method, and they involve leaving basically your child in their crib until they learn how to self-soothe themselves and fall asleep. But what we've seen in research is your child basically learns that you're not coming when they cry for a long period of time. But based on the baby-led sleep approach that I follow, we teach your child that, yeah, you are coming and you're not going to leave your child to sleep for a long period of times in their crib, but there will be tears because as adults, when we don't get what we want, we cry. So as kids, I talk to parents about setting boundaries around sleep. If you want to co-sleep, great, I'll support you on that. But if you want to share a room or not share a room with your child, we'll work on that. And most important is that you get the sleep that you need, and so as your child. So we start from day one with the words that we use. We set routines, we set schedules. Nutrition plays a big role, so we choose the right formula, or if you're breastfeeding, great, just make sure that your child is not allergic to any of the food that you're eating. And at 6 months, we choose a lot of protein to make sure your child gets a lot of protein around bedtime. And we move from there, but we basically choose the right components of sleep and we teach them to your child.
So then, bearing in mind that when your clients generally come to you, they're at that point of, I need somebody to just wave a magic wand and do something to help me. How do they often find you? Is it through referrals and word of mouth? Is it the website? Is it a mixture?
A lot of word of mouth. I work with a lot of pediatricians, a lot of physical therapists that work with women postpartum. And, it's like when you choose your therapist, you have to speak to a few to see who you vibe with. So there are many sleep coaches out there, many follow different sleep training methods, and you need to speak to a few to see who you vibe with and whose approach is similar to your parenting style. And so that's when I onboard a client, I always start with a 15-minute complimentary sleep assessment call because I want to tell them about myself, my approach. I want to hear what they're dealing with, but I also want to manage expectation and say that the fact that you just contacted a sleep coach doesn't mean that your child will be sleeping through the night today. It takes time and effort on your side. And because sleep changes so much in the first 16 to 18 months, because at that point we transition to a 1-app schedule, that you need to be able to change the sleep schedule every month. You need to understand what your child is going through so you can support them.